So should we do a coherence exercise?
Yeah, let's end with that.
Yeah, I didn't know we were going to do this. I typically have a soundtrack that I use that helps. We can do it without the soundtrack. We'll do the soundtrack of life.
Beautiful.
So what I want to begin by saying, there is no incorrect way of doing this. There are techniques that we've learned that work with some people almost universally. And so I'm going to share some of those techniques. So there are 3 steps. For anyone who's not familiar with this, 3 steps. It is focus, breath, and feeling. So if you haven't done so already, I'm going to invite everyone to close your eyes and allow your awareness to move from the world around you to the world within you. And we want to begin by focusing on our heart center. One of the things that I've found with indigenous people from all over the world who want to focus on the heart is they will gently touch their heart in a way that is comfortable for them. It can be a single finger on the sternum, a couple of fingers. It can be an open palm. It can be a Buddhist mudra held, nestled right into the sternum. But the key is that our awareness will always go to the place in our body where we feel the sensation, where we feel the touch. So if you touch your heart center in the center of your chest and allow your awareness to go to that place, this is the first step. And holding our focus in this place on our heart, the second step invites us to breathe a little bit slower than we would typically breathe. And here's the key. When we exhale for a period of time, slightly longer than the inhale, this is a trigger for the parasympathetic nervous system, the relaxation response. And this is what we want. So I'm going to invite you, we'll do it for the count inhale, the count of 4, and a release, the count of 6. Let's just do this together with our focus on the heart. Breathe as if we're breathing from the heart. First breath, inhale, begin. And release. Just feel that shift in your body. Inhale again. And release. One more time, inhale. And release your breath. Just allow your body to settle into that rhythm. Again, inhale. And release. And to the best of your ability now, I'm going to invite you to continue breathing just about that pace, exhaling for a little bit longer than the time that you inhale, while your focus is on your heart, breathing as if you're breathing from your heart. And the third step, so I'm going to invite you to have a feeling because you choose to have the feeling, regardless of what the world is showing you. You're the only form of life that can feel on demand because you choose to feel. And in this instance, I'm going to invite you to feel a positive feeling of gratitude for anything or anyone. Gratitude. This is easy for me right now because I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to be with you, Leah and Kyle, and our community, our global family. I'm grateful for the opportunity to come together in this way, to honor the gift of our humanness, the extraordinary potentials within us. Some members of our global family don't have this opportunity today, and they're just trying to make it through the end of the day. And on their behalf, we celebrate all of our humanness and we uplift them as we uplift ourselves. Harmonizing our heart and our brain. Just feel that feeling as we breathe from our heart, holding the focus in our heart. Let's just take a moment in silence and do this for a few breaths. Okay, and with one more inhale, a deep breath. And as you begin to release that breath, become present in the space that we find ourselves in. Gently begin to open our eyes. Allow that breath to release.
Thank you so much, Gregg.
Thank you, Gregg.
Yeah, well, thank you for the opportunity. And, I've had people say to me, it's interesting. I've had people say it's too easy. This is too simple because we're conditioned to think in terms of complexity. But I want our community to know that nature is simple until we make it complex through words, numbers, equations. Nature is very, very simple. And it makes perfect sense to me that we would already have the tools that trigger the cascade of healing in our bodies and that feed the field what it is that we want to experience. It makes perfect sense that we would have these today and that we've always had them from the time the first human appeared on the face of the earth. We can compare our genome today to the genome of our ancestors, and the DNA hasn't changed. They had the extended neural networks. They had everything that we have right now. So we are wired. We are wired for healing. We're wired for peace. We're wired for coherence. And I really appreciate the opportunity to be with you today and to share this. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in May at the HeartMath event. And we will do this with a whole lot of people all over the world.